Well, Matt, it's a lovely morning. Pre-season's officially over and out the way. We travel to Farnborough tomorrow for the first game of the season. If I asked you to rank your excitement out of 10, would it exceed the scale?
That's a good starting question, Carl. Yeah, of course, it's what we're in it for, isn't it? It was, the competitive football. Pre-season's over. Never been a fan of pre-season, and I don't like the pre-season games. The realism and whatever's not there. But now we're into the start of the season and what we're all in it for, and competitive football. So, of course, I'm excited. You can feel the buzz around the lads, the staff, everyone connected to the club over this last week that we're heading into the first game of the season, and it's always a good feeling.
So the first real week of the season has been underway now. What did that look like from a coaching perspective, and has it been different this week to how pre-season was?
Yeah, certainly a little bit more focus and really ramping things up, if you like, into our preparations. So not too dissimilar to other weeks, but just reaffirming some key messages and information that we're looking to do, shaping our team on and off the ball, set pieces, just making sure the usual bits and pieces are done, so we're all geared up and ready for that 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon.
We're starting off with quite a tricky fixture, a tough test, not only an away game, but Farnborough, a team who are very organised and have been successful at the level for a long period of time. Is it a bit of a daunting test to start with, or is it a bit of a good one to start with, in the sense that if we can show these guys what we're made of, we can beat anyone?
Well, you just never know on the first game of the season exactly what you're facing. I think no matter who you're playing in the division, it's going to be a tough game because everyone's raring to go and ready to fire at the chaps. But I do know Spencer well, and I do know Farnborough well, and I know their players, and they've recruited really well. They've got some really good players in the summer. So we know, of course, going to Farnborough away, whether that's first game of the season or any time throughout the season, that it's going to be an extremely tough game. So we're not expecting anything different tomorrow. It's going to be a real stern easy for me to say, stern test, and we're going to have to make sure we're really at it to make sure we're on the front foot.
And what is it about Farnborough that makes it a difficult test? Is it going to be a really physical game?
Yeah, I've managed to see a little bit in pre-season and knowing what they're like. I think they've maybe changed a little bit. They've got quite direct and physical, get it into their front players. So yeah, we certainly know what their threats are going to be. We need to make sure we nullify that. But then we have to also stamp ourselves onto the game a little bit and what we're looking to get out of it. So of course we hugely respect Farnborough, like we would do any team, of making sure we do our research and knowing what we're looking to face. But also we're looking to know how we're looking to try and implement ourselves on the game and what our threats are as well.
Well, just finally, I know the Supporters Club are bringing a couple of coaches tomorrow. The Pink Army will be there in their number. How key are they going to be?
Well, they're massive. We've seen the 3 home games here. You know, a few supporters come in, and I've managed to speak to a few in the bar after games. But I'm looking forward to now, as you say, that real competitive game, the first league game of the season, then travelling up in their numbers. I've heard the way support is excellent and real full voice, so I'm looking forward to hearing them and getting behind the boys tomorrow, and hopefully they can get back on those coaches and drive back down south with a point or points on the board for the first time this season.